Okay, we've got a right triangle, and we're told that each leg has length 3 units. So this leg has length 3, this leg has length 3. Find the length of the hypotenuse. I do not know what that is, but traditionally we call that C, the length of the hypotenuse. If I apply the Pythagorean theorem, I would have one leg squared plus the length of the other leg squared is equal to the length of the hypotenuse squared. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And it really doesn't matter which one you're calling a and b. It's just length of one leg squared added to the length of the other leg squared is always the hypotenuse squared. So the hypotenuse squared is always alone. It's the squares of the legs that are getting added. So I have 9 plus 9 is c squared. 18 is c squared. We know the answer has to be positive because it's a length. So c, if we're undoing squaring, we're going to do it by square rooting. C is the square root of 18. Now you're asked to give an exact answer, and then you're asked to approximate it to the nearest thousandth. The exact answer for C is the square root of 18, but again, a radical should always be broken down as far as it can by taking out the largest perfect square that is a factor, in this case of 18, and I can write this as the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. So my exact answer would be 3 radical 2. And I'm just going to put units, okay? Because I don't know whether they're feet or inches or yards, but by putting units, I'm indicating that it's a particular length. Now, over here, it says approximate to the nearest thousandth. Well, we had the square root of 18. I'm going to go directly to my calculator. Okay, I have a graphing calculator. I'm going to push second function. Oops, I guess I'm going to turn it on first. Okay, then I'm going to push second function square root. Alright, so you can see the square root of. I'm going to type in 18 and hit enter. And I get the answer 4.242640. Well, that's because it doesn't stop, you know, it's not exact. And we're told to round to the nearest thousandth. So that means I need to go to the third decimal place. So it would be 4.24, and then it would be a 3. And the reason it would be a 3 is this 6 is higher than 5 or higher, so it rounds up the place before it. So my final answer, and look how I'm writing it, the square root of 18, which is approximately, it's not exact, it's approximately 4.243. And again, I'll say units, since I don't know whether this is miles, feet, inches, centimeters, whatever. So, exact pretty much means don't use a calculator. And if it's a radical, break it down. Approximate your answer means I probably need a calculator, and when I'm writing the answer, make sure to put an approximately equal sign in it, not an equal sign, because it's not exact,